What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? Hey, Facebook too. We about to start posting on Facebook too. Check this out, man. Breaking news, baby. We back at Ticket. 190 celebrities listed in Diddy's trial paperwork. Michael B. Jordan was threatened by Puffy. Michael B. Jordan, he played as Apollo Creed when Rocky trained this guy in the movie and everything. This is the guy who played that. He played in many other parts and everything. I ain't gonna name all his movies he played in, but dude, check it out without a doubt, man. 190. Michael Myers was named also. That's the guy that played as Austin Powers. And a whole lot more, man. So 190 people are being named that's going to take it to stand or some type of witness or something. This is going to be crazy. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy out. Let's check this bad boy out. Shout out to Big Ticket. We are at his channel. Let's check it out. Here we go.
Make sure y'all share the video.
This is crazy.
And after you hit the subscribe button, you're going to see a bell. Hit that bell and you're going to see the all button come up. Click the all button. That way y'all don't miss no updates. A lot of y'all keep asking me stuff that I've already talked about in previous videos. And let me say this too, and I salute everybody so y'all can hear me. Whenever I repeat stuff in my videos, it's for two reasons. First of all, some of these people need stuff to be repeated to them because they don't listen the first time when you tell them. So you got to tell them 10 times. It's almost like you're talking to kids. Hey, man, you got to tell them something 10 times before they understand what the hell is going on. It's sad. But also because whenever I do videos on this channel, I'm doing live streams. So when you're doing live streams, new people are coming in and they're asking, hey, man, what's going on? What's going on? So you go and you repeat yourself. So to all the people that come in the comments and say, hey, man, why do you repeat it? That is why. Now, as I said, as I've been saying, and I hope everybody's having a great day. You understand what I'm saying? I hope everybody having a blessed day. And we're going to get right to cooking. And I told you guys what it is. If you don't like it, hey, man, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's your problem. Right, ain't my problem.
We're going to get right to cooking, baby.
Let me get right to this, you guys. Diddy, bro, they saying it's 190 celebrities on this list, man. I told you guys yesterday in the courthouse that the judge came out and made some whopping statements about all the names that was on this list. Now it has been revealed in reports this morning. And not only that, there has also been a motion by the government. And matter of fact, let me get to that part first. So the government just filed a motion this morning, you guys, which is one of the main reasons why I came on here as well. And in the government's motion, the government is upset during this jury situation because yesterday Diddy's lawyers tried to pull something out. Let me go ahead and read to you guys just some of this first page of what they're saying right here. So it says, Dear Judge 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦, and that is the judge presiding over this Diddy case. It says the government respectfully writes following the first day of jury selection in the above captioned matter. During the course of jury selection, despite the presence of 7 defense attorneys who have filed motions of appearance in this case and a jury consultant, the defense team appeared to consult with Mark Gregoros and other members of Gregoros and Gregoros law firm who were present in court. Mr. Gregoros and his firm have a long-standing relationship with the defendant, meaning, Diddy, right? And it says something has been, see the government's motion February 25th, 2025 that was filed under seal. So we don't even know what that is right now. But it goes on to say, but neither Mr. Gregoros, and that's Diddy's lawyer for you guys who don't know, nor any member of his firm have filed a notice of appearance in this case. Wow. That's crazy. So everybody who doesn't know what this is like on some Tony Busby type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody kills Tony Busby for, oh, Tony Busby, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Apparently the government is calling out Diddy's lawyer because Diddy has 7 lawyers. But it says right here, It says Mr. Gregoros and his firm have a long-standing relationship with the defendant, Diddy, right? It says, see the government's motion filed February 25th, 2025, that's filed under seal. It says, but neither Mr. Gregoros nor any member of his firm have filed a notice of appearance in this case. Nevertheless, Mr. Gregoros' apparent role as an advisor to the defendant, meaning Diddy, and the defense team, the government respectfully requests the court to remind Mr. Gregoros and the members of his firm to their obligations pursuant to Local Rule 23, specifically Rule 23(1)(c), states that during a jury trial of any criminal matter, including the period of selection of the jury, no lawyer or law firm associated with the defense shall give or authorize any extrajudicial statement or interview relating to the trial or the parties or issues in the trial, which a reasonable person would expect to be disseminated by means of public communication if there is substantial likelihood that such dissemination would interfere with a fair trial. Lord have mercy, man. They don't start it off that day, the government coming on Diddy's team, and they're saying, look, man, his law firm ain't even, they're saying y'all need to check what's going on. They said Diddy's law firm haven't even filed the notice of appearance in this case. This was dated this morning, May the 6th, 2025. So they write on the helmets from this morning, the government on Diddy's lawyers' helmets. Now let's get to this. Everybody was asking, man, what the hell is going on with Michael B. Jordan? I came in here and I told y'all last night that all of these people that's on this list somehow have links to Diddy. Now they're saying it's 190 people on this list, celebrities. We ain't even got to the start of the trial yet. Boy, and these names, oh my God. So, an article just came out this morning. And let's get right to it. I'm going to put a link to it in the comments after this video is over.
190 celebrities, bro.
𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 says, why
I told y'all
was Michael B. Jordan mentioned during Diddy's trial? Cassie connection explored in the wake of the actor being name dropped. And you guys are going to get an explosive update. Smash the like button and share this video. Because now it all makes sense. All of it's coming full circle. It all makes sense. Remember I came here last night and I told y'all something last night. Now go back and listen to that video. A lot of y'all didn't see that video I did late last night. Go back in my timeline on my channel here. Look under live and look under the video I did last night. Smash the like button. The like button is free, y'all. And by the way, my bad. I totally forgot. Shout out to Devonna with the donation in the Cash App. Shout out to Lorraine McNair with the donation in the Cash App. Shout out to Joseph Jackson with the donation in the Cash App. Nick with the donation in the.
Y'all know what happened with Kid Cudi and the car blowing up because Cassie started dating Kid Cudi. Well, come find out that Cassie got away from Diddy once before and started dating Michael B. Jordan. They started seeing each other. Puffy went over there and handled that. Puffy was like, look here, man, you know, people know, people in that industry, they know the kind of crap that Puffy is into and doing. Puffy is doing real live mafia type stuff, man. Real live mafia stuff. He gonna talk about it. So that's why he's in this lawsuit.
The Cash App, Paula Crow, the Cash App people, that many of these people gonna be a part of the criminal case and stuff like that. Some of these people I told you guys are witnesses. Some of these people were involved somehow or witnessed something or were a part of something.
Facts.
That had something to do with the grand scheme of this case or somebody else involved in this case. And I gave you guys specifically Cassie's name. And look what happened this morning, you guys. Let's talk about it. According to reports, it says rapper Diddy Combs' sex trafficking racketeering trial began its jury selection Monday, May the 5th, 2025. The New York courthouse saw potential jurors being questioned on their knowledge of several celebrities and public figures who may be brought up during the trial. The list included Michael B. Jordan among 190 others. Remember, I told y'all that they was gonna name names and this shit, and niggas said I was capping. Let me whisper something in you niggas' ears. Nigga, I was never capping, nigga. Yeah, I was never capping. Let's keep going. According to the Rolling Stone, Jordan would not be called as a witness, but his name made the list due to his past association with Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura. Didn't I come in last night and tell y'all this shit? And some of these people are connected in certain ways. In her 2023 lawsuit, Cassie Ventura mentioned being in a flirtatious relationship with an actor during a short span in 2015 when she and Diddy were not together. It was later revealed to the person who said this right here. Let me go ahead and I see somebody I got to cook today. I see somebody's on stupid time. Y'all already know how I do. I cook these bumps on site. I live for this shit because you niggas is trolls. So Gaming Buddha, or should I say Gaming Booty, DXB, because you booty. You absolutely booty. He says, so basically, Ticket, a one-man Rico, and Cassie is only witness testifying he gonna be this case. First of all, you can't even spell. How he trafficked Cassie, First of all, you're a damn fool. First of all, it's not a one-man Rico. Because if you read the paperwork, you damn fool, you would see that the feds have all of Diddy's co-conspirators testifying against him because they all signed proffer agreements. But since you're a damn fool and you don't follow this channel and you didn't read the paperwork that's filed in the courts that I put on the screen, your sorry ass has a lack of knowledge. And a lack of knowledge and understanding destroys my people every single day. You said, and Cassie is the only witness testifying. That's a goddamn lie. Cassie right now is the only witness testifying, sir. Under her real name, Janet Jackass. Not the only one that's testifying. He gonna be this case. How he trafficked Cassie? Well, wait along and see, buddy. Wait along and see, because see, there's a thing. It's called text messages. It's called phone calls. It's called receipts, bank statements, hotel statements, flight statements, records, flight logs. You gonna see. So if I was you, I know my role. Shut your damn mouth, boy. The hell you coming here bothering somebody like this today for, man? Niggas, y'all niggas live to get cooked, nigga.
Shut your damn mouth, boy. Boy, shut your mouth, boy. Look here, boy. Oh my God, yeah.
You live to get cooked, boy. The hell is wrong with you, man? Y'all is running behind a dude like Diddy. Diddy is out here. They are saying Diddy is out here putting in. And y'all capping for that. I'm really starting to think about a lot of y'all, man. Because y'all go hard on all these other people. Diddy be out here and known as a booty bandit. And y'all still running behind this cap. I'm really starting to think about a lot of y'all in a whole different way. I'm telling you this right now.
You ain't the only one, baby. You ain't the only one.
Let me go ahead and get back to this story. So it says, right? Jordan would not be called as a witness, but his name made the list due to his past association with Combs' ex, Cassie Ventura. In her 2023 lawsuit, Ventura mentioned being in a flirtatious relationship with an actor during a short span in 2015 when she and Diddy were not together. It was later revealed to be the Black Panther star.
The Black Panther star.
Per Ventura, when the rapper found out, meaning Diddy, he allegedly called and threatened Michael B. Jordan. So why is Michael B. Jordan's name on this list, you guys?
That's why.
It says, as you guys can see, Cassie dated the rapper on and off from 2007 to 2018. Per Vibe, addressing Diddy's threats, the lawsuit noted that the actor proceeded to call Cassie and tell her, you really need to call Mr. Combs. See, I'll tell y'all something. Some of these celebrities whose names were linked to certain ways, maybe they were linked to somebody who's famous, who was linked to this case, this thing like that, their names are going to get mentioned in court. Some of them may testify. Some of them may not. Some of them may not be able to control their name getting mentioned in court, but they were here at these certain times. And while Michael B. Jordan may not testify, guess what may happen? Here's what you guys don't think about. And I'm going to say this to everybody listening to this video. Famous people talk to other famous people. Right? When Cassie and all these other people have to turn over their information, bank statements, phone records, text messages, all these other things, as evidence to prove their case. For an example, let me tell y'all this because I know a lot of people are on slow time, so I have to help you speed up. What happens is a lot of people are associated with celebrities. So when they're checking your records, they're seeing that you're writing and have contact with celebrities. Also, you damn fools, and I ain't talking to all of you, I'm talking to the ones that's trolling. They got Diddy's phones. They got Diddy's text messages. They got Diddy's iClouds. Diddy's lawyer even said this. He said, damn, this is an investigation on the entire life of Sean Combs. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? When they went in there and took all that shit from his house, his phones and everything, and all his iCloud, they got all those messages that Diddy may have sent different celebrities. Or your ass is on the grill because you don't know what he may have said or remember exactly what was said. You may have deleted that message and never thought it would ever come back to pass ever again. But there was a thing called iCloud. Maybe he didn't delete those messages from his phone. They found out whose number it was. They found out what celebrity it was. They seen threatening messages allegedly, all these other things that are coming up. And that's why these people's names are listed in this case. So when we talk about Michael B. Jordan, to me, his name, and you going back all these years of investigation, maybe it could be from Diddy's part that they have text messages or evidence of these certain things that was said to Michael B. Jordan, or maybe they have it from Cassie's part, where Cassie gave them text messages from those times that she kept filings that they went back and they got from the phone company from years ago from text messages. They can do all of that. The feds got unlimited access. So think about what I just said. When you go back and the feds went and investigated this thing, they may have seen, damn, or Cassie or anybody else could say, hey, look, here's proof of what I'm telling you to help as well. At this time, this is the message I sent this person to confirm what was going on. Let's just say it again. Maybe it was, and I'm just giving you a different example. But let me just state this so I don't confuse people. Let's just say, for example, with Michael B. Jordan, right? Let's just say that, he was allegedly threatened, right? Who's to say the fans don't have that text message? So that's how a celebrity's name could be mentioned in this case. Mr. Combs threatened so-and-so, and here's the evidence right here on the screen, Your Honor. Boom. Mr. Combs told this celebrity this, that, and the third. Boom. Here it is right here on the screen, Your Honor. So when you have 190 celebrities on this list, read the last line on your page. Boy, this shit finna get diabolical, nigga. Because people are shaking in their effing boots because they don't know if their name is in this list and how their name is collated unless they are witnesses and they are going to testify in this case. But other celebrities could just be linked to this case because of messages. You know how many celebrities Diddy had in his phone? The feds went through all those messages. All of them. What if they read those private text messages in the courtroom that have these celebrities' names on it? They could ruin these celebrities' lives depending on what's inside these text messages. I told y'all last night, I heard that the industry is shook up because nobody knows. People are waiting to see if they hear their name after what happened yesterday. And I told you guys, if you read the paperwork like I did this whole time, I told y'all that the feds was not playing with this boy. Diddy's lawyers even said that the investigation and the case that the feds want to put on is going to make Diddy look like an evil person and make people hate him. You can only make yourself look evil when you are out here committing wrong. And I'm going to tell you something. To have so many people linked to this shit, you know people don't like that nigga. So when they said Kid Cudi, everybody already knows. Everybody already knows. It's a pretty much foregone thought that Kid Cudi is going to testify against Sean Diddy Combs about that car incident, which they have the police report for. Oh, yeah. And the police said that they investigated that, and that was an arson. And they explained in the paperwork how that happened. That's a part of the racketeering. That's why I tell these jabronis, y'all listen to these dudes. They get these dudes all these subscribers and don't got no goddamn brains. They got all these people they can have do research for them. They don't even put the time in. They just come on, yeah, I don't even know what Diddy's being charged with, man. Yeah, because your dumb ass ain't reading the paperwork, fool. If you sit down and go read the court filings, you would understand what's going on. Let me watch my words because I want to snap.
Watch my words. Don't snap on them, Ticket. Hey. It's funny because people say that to me, man. I'm like, dude, have you been watching? Like Ticket now. I know Ticket know way more than me because he pulling up the paperwork. But they going to come to me and I'm like, dude, you don't even know what's going on. And you going to see it. They just try and take another black man down. Dude, do you know they got 120 people accusing him of the same thing? 120 people? That's a lot. That's a lot of people. And you gonna sit here and say everybody say the same thing. He done drugged them, spiked the drinks. That's their MO right there. Come on, man. For 30 years, that's what they do.
See? I'm telling y'all this now. You guys are fitting to see. And it's sad because somebody's wife may get exposed.
You fitting to see.
Somebody's husband may get exposed. It's sad. Somebody's daddy or mama at this point may get exposed. It's sad what's about to happen in this courthouse. But they're going to let it all ring. And you better bet people do not want their names brought up and mentioned in this. You better bet your bottom dollar. Let's keep going in this article, though. It goes on to say that Cassie dated a rapper meaning Diddy, on and off from 2007 to 2018 per Vibe. Addressing Diddy's threats, the lawsuit noted that the actor proceeded, meaning Michael B. Jordan, allegedly, to call Mrs. Ventura and tell her, you really need to call Mr. Combs. Now, what is this whole situation with Cassie, Michael B. Jordan, and Diddy about? You know what? Based off what that said right there, Cassie put that in a lawsuit. That lets me know Cassie had evidence of that. She could prove that in court, meaning she probably had text messages and different things between her and him. And when people saw Cassie get the holy hell beat out of her, some people may have gave her the nod and said, hey, you can use this against them. Go do what you gotta do. That's effed up what happened to you. Because some people have a heart and they have a soul. And I ain't saying that's Michael B. Jordan, but I'm just telling you what you need to know. See, tell y'all something, right? In the courthouse, information be revealed, messages, certain things, certain people knew. And everybody's going to say, Cassie, why didn't you call the cops all these years? Why didn't you call the cops? I seen somebody say this last night. I have a very good feeling that in the court of law, starting on March the 12th, you're going to find out why she didn't call the cops. But you know what you're going to find out? That a lot of people knew about what was going on with Cassie. And a lot of people didn't say shit. Out of fear.
Which means that she couldn't call the cops.
Yeah. A lot of people.
How you gonna call the cops, cuz? Like they gonna do something when he paying off the police. How you gonna call the cops when everybody around you is crooked? Nigga, that's when you get a, excuse me, he got me, my bad, ticket and got me back in the streets. Man, that's when you grab a gun or grab yourself an axe and chop his head off. Then why did you do it? That opens up everything. I just got tired. I just got sick and tired of getting my tail whooped all the time. Yeah, that's what you do. Now y'all gonna listen. I told the police. He paying off the police. Everybody's scared of Diddy. Except for me. Oh my God, y'all.
Lived in fear.
She lived in fear, baby.
And this is one of the things I think that is going to be exposed in court. In front of the world. Now let's keep going. It says, as y'all see right there on the screen, Cassie is set to testify against Combs under her own name. Notably, her lawsuit sparked a domino effect, eventually leading to his arrest last September. I quote, I felt like I was reading an appendix from Lord of the Rings, the judge said, about the long list of celebrity names mentioned just on the first day of Diddy's trial. Day one. The judge is looking at this list like, what the hell? And they told y'all that celebrities weren't going to be involved. In what world? Celebrities at the level of Diddy really only dealt with celebrities. They're going to be involved. They got all the nigga shit. People forgot. They went in the man's house and literally got all of his information. People just better hope that they didn't. Bro, some of the stuff the feds don't probably seen. Oh my God, bro. People's wives, people's husbands that may never even come into this court case, but they may have seen you in something and may be investigating you secretly, and you don't even know. You just been sitting up here acting like you watching the whole play. Next thing you know, you getting investigated. The feds move in silence, and when they come get you, they come hit you. Boom. Let's keep going. It goes on to say, the other notable figures mentioned were rappers Kanye West. Remember I've been telling y'all this whole time that this fool Kanye West been out here running his damn mouth, and he have been linked to Diddy in different lawsuits. He was already linked to Diddy in a lawsuit, and this nigga out here running his mouth for what? Pure, unadulterated stupidity. Notable figures mentioned were, and this was in day one, Kanye West and Kid Cudi, comedian Mike Myers, and actress Lauren London, singers Dawn Richard and Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child, producers Dallas Austin and Harv Pierre, and choreographer Lorianne Gibson were also mentioned. Judge 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 commented on the long list of names before the prospective jurors entered the courtroom. Reported People magazine, he quipped, "I felt like I was reading an appendix from Lord of the Rings." Right? Now I said it is worth noting, and I told y'all this, that Monday's list does not guarantee that the celebrities will be called as witnesses or even mentioned during this trial. According to Variety, a good portion of jurors indicated they were not familiar with any of the names. So they don't when they got a bunch of weirdos that ain't even on planet Earth. But let me say this to y'all. The reason why, and it's a long list of celebrities, it depends on how the trial goes. As far as they're going to already have a certain portion of those people that are going to be witnesses. They're already going to have a certain portion of those people that are going to be mentioned. But depending on how the trial goes, where they need to go with certain things, in my opinion, is who they bring up. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's the scope of this. I think that they have, let me give y'all an example. I think that they have like if you have a gallon of water, let's say you have a gallon of water, but let's say you only use a half a gallon of water because that's all you need. All they may need to use is a half a gallon of water in this case, depending on how the case is going. Now, if the defense brings you to a different point to where you have to pull this out your bag, now you may have to go deep and say, okay, well, now we got to talk about this.
Now I need more water to cover
Think
more
about
of this
what I'm
mess.
saying to y'all. So out of the 190 names, I guess you're going to hear about 100. maybe 115, 120.
I think it's less.
Now, depending on how deep this case go, because remember,
if ticket is right, that means I'm gonna be closer to right. 2 years. I'm holding fast on that. This case gonna last for 2 goddamn cotton picking years. Yeah. 2 years. I bet you go past 1. Ain't nobody. Everybody saying under 1. Nah, it ain't gonna be that long. I'm like, damn, Uncle Mike was right. I'm holding on to that lie. Baby. 2 years.
this case can go a long way. Right?
A long way.
And depending on how the government feels about their case and how they're laying out their case and how they're looking at the jury and how the jury is feeling about this situation, shit, it may make them go all the way knee deep on this thing and say, hey, look, man, everybody got to get exposed.
Man, Diddy done paid all this goddamn cotton picking money to 8 different lawyers. One of them done quit. Shoot, he gonna make them work. Yo, we ain't going down. Diddy is the type of person, I'm not going down, period. I'm not going all the way down without a fight, man. I ain't going down without a fight, dog. We gonna fight to go down. We gonna fight while we going down. He ain't take a plea deal, dude. So you mean to tell me all this stuff? You got 190 people on that joint. You got 120 people that put cases on you. You got Cassie. You got everybody that ever been signed to Bad Boy don't like you. Ain't nobody talking about your damn. You got one guy seen plus Kanye West. One guy in Kanye West got a free Diddy shirt on. Where the people at? Where your people at, man? Come on, man. You know damn well you did not one person you did something to. A 13-year-old kid you ain't do nothing to. You ain't get that little boy a soda that had something in the drink. You ain't do that. Man, F you, man. F you, Diddy. You ain't kicked that little girl down the hallway in that hotel either, did you? Sometimes you gotta reflect on that. Sometimes you gotta do that. You ain't do that either. You ain't make that apology either. F you, man. F you, Diddy. That's the way Uncle Mike feel. I said to your face, please give me the chance. Shame on you. Shame all the way on you.
But the people who are being named, and I want to say this right now, everybody needs to understand what the hell is going on. All the jurors, potential jurors, were given questionnaires. In their questionnaires, they were given this list of celebrity names and places, right? They are asked, do you know any of these celebrities in any of these places? That makes me think now that many other people, when they originally gave out those jury questions to all of those people, that makes me think that the judge automatically X'd out a lot of people who knew a lot of those celebrities' names and who they were. I think they want to dumb this thing down to where you know as minimal as possible about any of these people involved. That way they can say you can have a fair assessment and you're not mentally, emotionally, or psychologically attached to any of these celebrities or any of these parties. That's why they say, the judge says, hey, well, you know about this celebrity right here? What do you know about him? How do you feel about him? What do you feel about this? What do you feel about that? Because they need to know what your mindset is. And if you're able to judge a situation without using a bias, meaning a lot of people jackstrap sniff celebrities. And let me say that again. A lot of people jackstrap sniff celebrities based off who they are. You don't know these people. So let's just say you like a certain person. Well, you may say, nah, I like them. I don't think they could do that. But you don't even know this person. You're not able to judge. That's why I tell y'all, not everybody can be judges. Not everybody should be able to be on a jury. Some people, they give their feelings based off emotion, not based off of evidence, facts, and things that are presented in front of them. So some of these niggas that's running around here talking about free Diddy, that's because they like Diddy. Not because they really know him.
That's facts.
Tell you what, though, you're going to really get to know him on May the 12th.
And they don't know what's going on.
That's for sure.
They not keeping up with what's going on, so that's why they like free Diddy. I'm just gonna be on the other side. I'm just gonna say free Diddy.
Cop out before the trial starts on the 12th.
You know damn well. You don't know what's going on. You don't know anything about Diddy, freak off parties. You don't know anything about this case. You haven't seen or heard anything. The only thing you know is, the main thing everybody know is, he didn't make bail. Everybody knows he didn't make bail. But the thing about it is, why he didn't make bail? Because they just want to keep a black man down. That's when they go to that card. They play that race card when they know they don't have an answer. So they go straight to race. When you know you don't have an answer, pull out the card. Yeah, you right, man. You right. You know what? You right. Sometimes I say that to the people. You right, man. You right. Instead of arguing, it takes two dummies to argue. You know, and Uncle Mike ain't no dummy, so I ain't gonna sit here and argue with you. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. I live in my mama's basement. Yeah, you right. Come on, we know a mother's house. You live in your mama's basement. Well, actually, I'm renting out my basement to somebody else. But you right.
But I don't think they're gonna let him do it now. I think that they're gonna go ahead and put him on the grill in front of the world. Right? It goes on to say further jurors were given a questionnaire to ascertain their overall knowledge of the case. According to Vibe, it inquired about their information on Diddy. See, their views on law enforcement and how they obtained knowledge about the case. Also, they were also asked about how they felt about sexual abuse, how they felt about celebrities and, the rock style type of lifestyle, the rock type of lifestyle, rock and roll type of lifestyle where, celebrities are using hard different substances and violence, guns,
and drugs,
weapons, things like that. They were asked about how they felt about all that stuff. Because some people, and let me give y'all a hint of what I'm talking about.
Tranquilizer.
Some people can't deal with that stuff. Some people are triggered. Some people can.
Yeah, man. Yeah. See, I'm in my feelings, man, because Diddy, you give real good people a bad name. TD Jakes, you give good people a bad name. All these people give good people a bad name. So if the bad people is acting like they good and doing bad shit, what do the good people do? They try to be like them and a wolf in sheep clothing. A lot of people don't understand what that means, a wolf in sheep clothing. See, a regular sheep that's doing good, he don't wear the top of the line good clothing. He just wear normal stuff. He don't stick out. But that wolf, the wolf gotta be extra perfect, extra on, press, extra starch, stuff like that, perfectly shaved, hat matches everything. That's that wolf. I gotta be the smoothest, coolest sheep. I gotta prance around like this. That way, everybody will follow me. And then I pounce on them because I am the wolf. But the normal sheep, I don't know how to I don't know how to attract people to me. Because you have to figure that out on your own. Who you gonna be attracted to. Yeah, that's how this works, man. But then as soon as you put on an act, I like him, man. I like the way he act. But you have to be a good person. You gotta be a person that wanna help people. So I'm in my feelings when it come down to this dude. I was doing everything I can to try to mimic what he was doing. Not knowing he doing what? Nah, man. I don't like him no more. Hurt my feelings. I had to research to make sure all this shit was true.
Cannot watch another person be done violently and be in their right minds to be able to just zone out and say, damn, man. You know, some people, depending on how you grow up, you're immune to that. Some people have grown up seeing people get unalived in front of them. Some people have grown up seeing people get abused in the worst ways. That's why you had some of these low vibration Negroes running around here on cap when they seen Cassie getting her ass whooped. You know why? Because a lot of these niggas whoop their woman's ass on a regular basis. So them niggas is punks. Let me repeat myself again. A lot of these dudes, they watch they punk ass daddies grow up beating on their mama. They beating on their wives right damn now, so they not sensitized to that shit.
Yep.
It's just another day in the park for them niggas. Because they beating up their wife right now. They going home waiting to beat her up. These niggas is punks. In real life, though, nigga. So that shit don't bother them. Hey, man, yeah. Niggas can't wait to fight a girl. These are facts. Will pull out a gun on a dude, but can't wait to fight a girl with his hands. Think about that part.
Yeah.
So some of these niggas, they're insensitized to this stuff. So when they ask the jury, they say, hey, how do you feel about these certain things? You know? The reason being because when they show certain things in a trial, and it's going to be some very gory stuff shown in this trial that's going to make Diddy look like the person he is. But when they see this, they're not going to want the jury to automatically say, hey, you're guilty of something else because of this. Some people will be triggered and they will hate you and they will take it out on you. They won't care about the evidence, and they can't have that.
Right, facts.
That is the reason why they ask all these questions during jury selection, because they have to get the people out who will be affected by certain things and allow that to cloud their judgment on other things, right? For example, let's say you think he's guilty of this. You know he's guilty of this, but because you don't like him and because you've seen how bad he is in this, you say he's guilty of that too. You can't do that. You have to do it based off the evidence that's presented to you, right? So let's get into this, right?
And that's why Uncle Mike couldn't get
Miss Monette, we're not talking about that today. We're talking about Sean Diddy Combs. Stay on topic. Y'all niggas love to move the goalposts. We dealing with our own right now. We cleaning this shit up in our own house right now. We flushing the toilet. Something a lot of y'all don't like to do. You don't flush your toilet in your own house. You want to go talk about somebody else's house, and you ain't flush your toilet in your own house. You ain't flush your toilet in your own house. I hate when y'all try to come in here and move the goalposts. Don't nobody want to hear none of that shit. Stay on focus and stay on topic. We cleaning up this stain. You heard what I said? This stain in the Black community. And I stand on that. Y'all niggas always want to point to somebody else. Nah, nigga. Get this shit out of our house first. Think about that, y'all.
I'm trying to see why he said that.
Baby, you gotta wash your drawers now. But your drawers funky than a mofo. Crusty than a mofo. Got crust stains all in your drawers. But you sitting up in here telling, yeah, girl, come on now, you gotta wash your drawers now. Can't even doing this. Come on now, got to keep it clean. But you ain't clean. You got to get your house in order, man. Real talk. That's the problem. That's why the community never gets ahead. They too busy always pointing the finger and worried about somebody else. Get your shit straight first. So then when you come at other people, they ain't got nothing to say about you. If Shannon Sharp would have took his own goddamn advice, that nigga wouldn't be in the situation he in right now. This nigga running around here giving advice to all these people, and that nigga ain't even taking his own advice. Nigga, sit down and shut up. My grandma said, don't do that. Nigga, but you doing it. My grandma said, my grandma taught me. My grandma taught me. I had a lisp. My grandma taught me. Capping ass. Now, as y'all see, it goes on, right? According to the outlet, several confirmed their understanding came from news reports, documentaries, and social media. The questions included giving their opinions on the hip-hop industry, whether they experienced any traumatic event in the past, and whether they believe that the rich get away with things that the less wealthy do not. Variety reported that Judge 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 interviewed about 32 potential jurors in a private sidebar. They discussed sensitive questions in the presence of a court reporter and 2 attorneys from each party. So this shit gets worse, y'all. When this trial starts, y'all finna hear some shit, bro. Right? Now it says that, according to the reports from day one on Diddy's trial, y'all, it says people noted that the rapper was nervous. This man even asked to go use the bathroom. He had to go take a dump, y'all. Diddy had to go. It was so bad, this man had to go take a dump. Think about this. Think about this, y'all. Think about this. The man had to go take a dump. It was so bad. It was so bad that Diddy had to go boo-boo. Nah, I feel nervous, man. I got the bubble guts, man. I got to go to the bathroom. Nigga, the judge was like, hey, hold on, man. Let's get through 10 jurors at least. Diddy was like, hi, I'm nervous, man.
Wow, that's crazy, man. That is crazy.
It says it all began November 2023 when Cassie sued Diddy, alleging years of R-word and abuse. While the lawsuit was settled a day later, several others filed separate lawsuits making similar allegations. This prompted a federal investigation into the rapper, which saw raids on his Miami and Los Angeles home. Right? It goes on to say, at the time, Diddy denied all accusations levied against him. However, in a May 2024 CNN released CCTV footage from 2016 showing him dragging, kicking Cassie across a hotel lobby, the video corroborated the claims she made in her lawsuit. Bad Boy record founder shared an apology in response since it deleted on his Instagram. And let me say this, right? All these buffoons saying, oh man, that's just simple assault. Nigga, that was attempted murder, nigga. That video that Diddy had with Cat, that's attempted murder. Let me tell you something. When you try to field goal somebody's head, that's attempted murder. Don't you know your foot could be used as a weapon? Don't y'all know this?
Wow.
Cassie is a skinny, frail, thin woman.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
And niggas need to be in the darkest pits of hell for saying the shit they were saying. Capping, nigga. That girl got the holy hell beat out of her, and you seen that one time. What about all the other times you didn't see, nigga?
That's what we about to see. They got
but Umar footage. Johnson, who still ain't built the school yet, gonna come around here talking about some she got paid off, nigga. She need to go here somewhere, but he won't tell you where that money at. Them people donated for that goddamn school for the last 15 years, nigga.
Facts.
Allegedly, I think I snapped.
I donated to him. Dr. Umar, I donated to you, man.
And if you ask him about it, that nigga get mad. But you gonna talk about Cassie got paid. I mean, nigga. Where to school? These niggas be telling everybody else what to do. Ain't even got their house in order. Out here in public, got his daughter arguing with him and shit. It's just disgusting.
Oh, wow, what?
It's disgusting.
I didn't know that. See, here's the thing, man. Real talk. This is what the problem with the and I am not saying that he good, bad. I ain't taking no sides. I donated my money to him. But there's a lot of people, like in the 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 case. See, that guy that's representing them, who ain't a lawyer, he's not a lawyer, he's a black man. So he playing the race card. You follow me? These people practice on using the words to make this person, I hate to say it, with the little bit of evidence and a little bit of stuff I seen, that little boy gonna do some time. I hate to say it, he done killed that little boy, he stabbed him. So, to get off subject, him, Dr. Umar, and Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, see, all these people can preach. They can preach the word that they trying to get out. See, Uncle Mike can't preach. I can't preach the word out to you. That's why people don't believe me. Ticket can preach, but he go on step by step by what a preacher. You gotta break that word down and break down what comes into preaching. The words that's come out your mouth hit you in a certain way because the person preaches the point to you. The point has been preached to you. When Dr. Umar preaches that point to you, you can't help but believe him even though he's not telling the truth. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. When he was talking about the little boy, 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, self-defense, see, he went all the way back to when black people couldn't even defend themselves against white people. Dude, that ain't got nothing to do with this. That ain't got shit to do with all this. But it makes a good starting point. He talked about white people for years has been getting away with hurting us and not doing nothing. Yeah, that's true, but that ain't got nothing to do with this. That ain't got nothing to do with this. Stick to the facts. And that's what's going to happen with Puffy. Sticking to the facts. It's wild how people flip things, man.
That was attempted murder on that woman. No questions asked. Diddy had a chance to keep it private. If he would have paid her from the jump, none of that information would have ever got out. He didn't pay her. She dropped the lawsuit. It went public. See, that's the part they leave out. That part is the part they leave out. That's the part they leave out. Is that she tried to keep it private with that nigga. They said, oh, this is a shakedown. No, it's not. He gave her a beatdown, nigga. He gave her a beatdown.
That's just like with Club Shay Shay. You think you so big
and was never going to own it unless the tape came out. He was never going to own that ass whooping he gave her.
And what makes it so bad is, after he did own it for a day or two with that sorry apology, then he went right back to what he know how to do: lie, cheat, and steal. It's like how can you not see that butt whooping, say it sped up or slowed down? Then you see that weak apology, admitting that he did it. Then you turn around and almost now you trying to say, oh, she just got paid or whatever the case may be. He admitted to it. Hello? What dummy don't see that part? What dummy does not see that part? Man. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. I'm with you, Ticket.
Till the tape came out. And then he still erased the apology. Came back and had nerve to try to say, oh, they changed the tape. They edited the tape.
After you apologize, they edit the tape, right? You apologize.
Man, try to kick a girl head off her shoulder. That's the reason why I stood on top of business with Bookman. Sitting over there capping. Lying, capping ass nigga, man. Nigga don't want to stand in no room with me, nigga. These are facts. That's attempted goddamn murder. You try to kick them off a mofo head off their shoulders. That's attempted murder. Don't you know a person's foot can be used as a weapon? Don't you know that? And if a person is capable of doing that, what else are they capable of doing? If you think about this, y'all, if you capable of doing that to somebody you love, what else are you capable of doing?
This is crazy, man.
What else are you capable of doing? I want y'all to think about that. If you're capable of trying to kick a girl head off her shoulders,
call Gene and the other bodyguard.
Right? I want y'all to understand that, right? I want y'all to think about this, right? Right? Patrick, I want all these motherfuckers that's bringing death, destruction, and violence to the black community and to our youth. I want these motherfuckers put under the jail, nigga. You heard what I said, boy? I don't condone that shit. I don't condone the genocide of our own community. I don't condone the death, destruction, and violence against our own community, you damn fool.
Facts.
You niggas condone that because y'all niggas is stupid and you live on demon time, nigga.
I can tell, man.
You niggas will talk about all this shit about, oh, this, that, and, oh, man, come on, man. Y'all niggas take up for these punks.
Facts. Facts. I gotta meet my man Ticket, man. I'm scared to meet you, Ticket.
Niggas bringing destruction, death, destruction, and violence to your own community, and you niggas won't stand up and be men. Y'all niggas is hoes to me, bruh.
This is why we stay on
Zero respect for you niggas, bruh.
This is why we stay on Ticket's channel.
Y'all seen this man try to kick this girl head off her shoulders on tape, nigga.
I don't care if it's sped up or slowed down.
And niggas still capping. Still capping. And you say, ladies, look at this shit. Sad, man.
Man, shit make me want to almost cry, man.
It's sad.
We shouldn't even be going through all this.
It goes on to say, it all began in 2023. We already read that. It goes on to say, he denied all the allegations until the video comes out or came out. So, as I said before, you guys, today we'll see what else we hear. But again, like I said before, man, some people, and I'm telling y'all, some of these people, they don't care because they grew up and that was not a problem. They grew up watching their fathers beat their mothers. See, I'm going to tell you something. Y'all got to watch this type of shit. Watch how everybody respond to this type of shit. Real talk. Do you make excuses or do you say that shit's not right too? Because if it's not right, it's not right. Point blank, period. Right is right and wrong is wrong, man. See, people only want to care when it happened to them, when it affects them. See, niggas wouldn't be talking that talk if Cassie was their mama. They wouldn't be talking that capping ass talk they talking. Them niggas be ready to stand on business. But when it's somebody else, and Cassie's half black. Right? They'll deflect and ask you every other question and won't look at the root of the problem, which is this nigga like to put his hands on women. And have a history of these type of allegations.
That's crazy.
People have accused him of breaking Kim Porter's nose.
Facts.
Punching the other girl, I forget her name. People who have been around him have been accusing him of this for years, and niggas still out here taking up for these niggas. Cause them niggas is punks.
I just want to see the other bodyguard. I forgot his name.
Most folks supposed to be leaders around here, bro. And stand on business against the bullshit that's really out here destroying our community.
Crazy, man. That is crazy.
But yeah, they gonna ignore all that. But on the 12th of May, they're gonna see in court. When the evidence is presented in front of the world, they're gonna see in court, man. They're gonna see in court when the evidence is presented in front of the whole world. They say they wanted to see the evidence. I hope they ready to see what they asked for. And I don't want none of these niggas switching up after what they say in court. Because niggas try to tell these niggas the whole time. And sometimes when you're not with a person on a day-to-day basis, you don't know what they got going on. But when you seen the shit that you seen with him and Cassie, that ain't the first time. I'm sorry, bro. Anybody that know anything about life know when you watch that Cassie video, that's not the first time he put his hands on that girl, man.
That's facts.
And if he was willing to do that in public, I want y'all to think about this shit. If he was willing to do that in public, in a hallway, where somebody could have came up on the elevator or anything, what in the blue hell do you think this nigga was doing in private to that girl, man? Come on, bro. Y'all niggas don't even use y'all brains. That's the part I really can't stand about these niggas. That's why I'm going to stand on business, nigga. I'm going to stand on business, nigga. Because that shit ain't right, man.
It ain't right. It is
that
straight
shit
up
ain't
wrong.
Right, bro. That nigga should be in prison for at least 20 for that shit. That's attempted fucking murder. You try to kick a girl head off her shoulders, nigga?
Stealing people, publishing. Murder. Nobody talking about the publishing and all the artists that went downhill. Nobody's talking about that. Biggie wanted to leave. How can you have your name even in?
Salute, man.
People.
I'll be back in a couple hours, man. I'm gonna come back when they start court. They should start court in about 30-something minutes, and I'll be back. I'm gonna go get me some breakfast, man. Salute to everybody. They gonna start court in a few minutes. I guess around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're gonna start court. So we're gonna be right back on it. Man, like I told y'all, man, y'all need to stay blessed and stay prayed up, man. Because there's a bunch of demons running around here. I'm telling you this. They trying to take everybody straight to hell with them. And I refuse to go, nigga. That's facts. You understand what I'm saying?
That's facts. Look here.
I told y'all need to stop trying to please man on this earth.
Yeah. Look here. Look here, man. Let me tell y'all something. 3 people. You got Biggie, Tupac, and Kim Porter. 3 people who has passed away, who's no longer on this earth. This guy name keep popping up. So what does that mean? Does that mean he did it? All these other 190 celebrities, 120 cases. That's not even including the other lawyers that got separate cases. These are all the people who are not afraid to come forward. And you mean to tell me people walking around with a free Diddy shirt? Poor thing. I feel sorry for them people. I feel sorry for them because they need attention. They need attention so bad. There's so many people in this world. And it's funny because I thought I was one of the dumb ones. I thought I was one of the, below average. Negro, I got talent. I play 5 instruments and I'm good at it. Because I thought I was below average. I'm trying to get at least close to the medium average. Come find out Uncle Mike's the shit. And that's when the haters come up. And so I sit there and say, this is what I do. I do the best I can do on any instrument, or the best I can do on this YouTube channel. And I say, okay, now let's see what you got. Now I'm going to stop to see what you got. You have to do the best you can and pray to God and help other people. All you got to do is help other people, dog. It feels so good. It feels so good to do that. And that's why I roll with Big Ticket, man. I don't care what anybody say. When the brother talk, man, I'm in my church. I'm taking notes. I'm in my church, bruh. I done went to so many different churches in the past. Why you don't listen to the... Because you ain't saying shit. Whenever I talk about the church, I get the cussing, man. These churches piss me off so much. All of them. T.D. Jakes, Kiss My Tail. You know good and well you done did something to that dude. Him and the brother. And y'all gonna sit here and act like, well, it's a he say, she say. It's his word against their word. They doing something they ain't had no business doing. You can tell all of them got sugar in their goddamn tank. They all do. It's just who can cover it up the most. The dude said Meek Mills, Rick Ross, and DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled ain't said a word about nothing. Busta Rhymes ain't came out and said a word about nothing. Ludacris ain't come out and say a word about nothing. As soon as they put some dirt on Uncle Mike, I come out and stand on what I believe in. I believe you wrong. Let these people say what they want to say. But I'm going to let you know what I heard. And I'm going to stand up for myself. F y'all. F the police. F the court system. I stand on what I believe in. I don't care about it if I got to go to jail over it. I don't care if they have to. Come on, man. You got to live close to like what Jesus did. Jesus stood on what he said. They killed him. And he wouldn't change his mind. Can you do that? Nope. I'm going to get on up out of here, man. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.